Hey, good evening, everyone. Thank you all for taking the time out to be here today. There's so many nice faces I can see. Y'all can keep your video on. Um, okay, so why are we here? Right? Some of you may have heard it before. Next time I'm going to probably ask you all to say this because I say this so often. But we're here to learn, correct? We're here to learn something new, something interesting, or something that we are passionate about. And that is the essence of Enlightened Sapiens. We are a community that encourages you to grow and learn with the things that you love so that when you're ready, you can give back with this knowledge, making it easier for someone else to do the same, right? They don't have to go through the same troubles you did to gain that knowledge. And today we have Meenakshi Sharma, who wishes to give back with her knowledge on upcycling. Hey, Meenakshi.
Hi, Karan. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Good, good. So excited to see everyone.
Yeah, there's so many nice bright faces today, right?
Yep.
Okay, those of you who don't know, Meenakshi is the founder of her company Use Me Works, right? What they do is they believe that nothing should go to waste. So she's been professionally upcycling for over 9 years. And for those who don't know what upcycling is, it is turning waste into items of daily utility. So I can see many of y'all were there for the last session that we had with Meenakshi, which was on making rakhis and a phone stand and gifts for your sibling. Again, we made that with only things we have at home. We didn't have to go out and buy. We could make things which we have at home. So today she's going to help us similarly for the upcoming Ganpati that we have. So just, this time we might have a different kind of Ganpati, but that doesn't mean we don't decorate our homes. It doesn't mean we don't treat Ganpati with the love and flair that we always do. So what Meenakshi is going to do is make us use all the stuff we have at home. Uh, it could be colored paper, newspaper, old printouts, it doesn't matter, and make us make beautiful Ganpati decorations using it. So before I hand it over to Meenakshi, I'd like you all to quickly visualize what you can do. Now remember, these are only illustrations or only things that potentially you can do. Meenakshi is going to teach us a few techniques and use your imagination, use what you have to make these things. So the first thing she's going to teach us is a sort of a paper fan. Now this could be, like I said, old newspapers, magazine, pamphlets, old printouts. It doesn't matter what you have. Use what you have. Make the sizes that you have, and you can make these beautiful like leaves and fans, which you can use for multiple things, like backdrops or hangings. Apply it. These are just techniques which she's going to teach you, but apply it so that you can use the different things you have. And the other thing she's going to teach us is sort of a garland, right? You have to chadao garland to the Ganpati. So she's going to teach us garlands with some fabric. Again, you can use, these are just some illustrations, but you can use your variations, change it up how you want to, paint it according to, use the color combinations you want to, and make it look as beautiful. So these are just some applications. You see the fans could be used as backdrops. The flowers could be used as garlands or as backdrops. Similarly, we're going to maybe doing a peacock. Depends on what Meenakshi has in store for us, and that you can again use in the backdrop, in as a hanging, whatever you like. So I'm not going to take any more time, Meenakshi. I know you have a lot of fun stuff. I'm excited. We can begin.
Sure. So before we start, there is a little something that I'd like to share that yes, it's a decoration making workshop today, and we're going to explore many ways how we can turn our waste materials and leftovers at home into beautiful things that we can use for the festival. But the real agenda, the main idea behind curating this whole thing is to help you see waste as a resource, कि आपका जो भी मटेरियल आपके घर में पड़ा है वो किसी भी तरीके का है, उससे बहुत सारी चीजें बन सकती हैं. And at the same time, when we talk about celebrations, festivals, these shouldn't be on this, at a stake of environment. Celebrations should be holistic celebrations where we celebrate everything, nature, ourselves, and we should be nurturing everything parallelly, our nature, biodiversity, our fellow living beings as well. And I think that will be a celebration in real sense. when we are conscious about our surroundings, ourselves, and everything else as well. And I think उस तरीके का जो celebration होगा, that will be remembered forever. So keeping that in mind, let's start the workshop and think through that what are the things that we can do this time to make this Ganpati, Ganesh Chaturthi more eco-friendly, whether in terms of decorations, gifting, our other things that we do. I'm a huge fan of this festival, and if I really want to be in, Maharashtra once to experience the whole vibe and energy and zeal of this, which is a lot bigger than, anything that we can do. So, so on this, for this spirit, I want to add a little bit with what we're going to make today. So let's get started. We're going to do paper fans. If you have anything which is paper, which can be magazine, newspaper, any colored sheet, any written sheet, anything, because right now we're just learning the technique. So you can pick anything. To make it easy, I had newspapers at home. I've taken a sheet like this. Okay. This is like a front page, and I've taken a half of it. So what we're going to do is, just to teach you the simple technique first, I'm going to fold this one. I'll face the camera towards it. And if you have any problem, please write in the chat box so we can answer that. So what we're doing is, this is just a simple sheet, and we're going to make tiny folds like this. This is very easy. One side upwards, and then we put it upside down. And then again, जो हमने यहाँ पे पहले fold किया था, we fold the same fold on the other side again. I hope you're all able to see that. Like this. Now again, I have put the top side at the bottom, and then I fold it again. Like this. We are going to, now again, top side goes at the bottom, and with the same thickness, I'm making another fold. See, if you can see, it has already started coming out like a fan. Again, open it, the other side down, and fold. Fold. And if you've got an expertise, you don't have to think much. You just keep folding. I'm sure you must have done this when, we were small. We used to make these crackers also with it. Very simple technique, but a very useful one. And like this, you will fold entire paper. You can take any size of the sheet, because right now we're just learning a technique. Any paper which is, you can take any A4 sheet also, like a page of your notebook, that much is also fine. Okay. Now my fold is done. As you can see this, it is already coming out like a bow right now. You can see that. Okay. Now, if you want, you can staple this from here, and it can itself be used as a decoration, on something. Or what we're going to do right now is, we will fold it into half like this. What I did was, it was like this, and I folded it like this. And make sure the edges neat. So it looks like a one fan. It doesn't look like that there are two layers coming. And what I'm going to do is I'll gently hold this and I'll staple it. Or you can glue it. I have stapled it. You can put a little glue on both the layers and join them. I use a little glue also. On the same two edges, what we are going to do is we're going to apply glue in the middle of it. Okay? And then you paste it. Like this. So our fan is done. Can we all see? That was quick. So this is done. If you want, you can make 2 of these or 3 of these and create a full circle also by joining, like you did, 2 of these, you can join and take 3 together and make a full circle. That can also be done. Now, can we all see what have you guys made? Sure, yeah, okay, that's good. All right. Is there anyone who is facing any problem? Am I audible? Someone has commented for the audio.
Oh, you're audible, Meenakshi. That's everyone's following what you're doing.
Okay, okay.
Everyone's saying it's
Please
a nice
speak in
technique.
Hindi. ठीक है, मैं 2 करती हूँ. I'll speak in English. दोनों में बात करते हैं. ठीक है, तो आपने पहले पेपर लिया, उसको ऐसे 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 करके फोल्ड किया, और जब वो फोल्ड कर दिया उसके बाद हमने उसको हाफ में से ज्वाइन कर दिया. सो दिस वाज आवर फैन. अब इफ यू रिमेम्बर द पिक्चर्स करण शेयर्ड, उसमें ऐसी भी थी जिसमें बहुत सारे ऐसे हाफ फैन से स्ट्रिंग बनी हुई थी. तो उसके लिए आप क्या करोगे, ये वाला फैन बनाए, देन वी मेड 1 more fan and then we can staple or glue these fans together. So that will become a long string. Another interesting thing is there's something else also we explored where we can join a peacock with it. Let me show you how we do that one. So we again take a sheet like this. Now I've taken it out from a shopping bag. With the same process, what we have to do is take the sheet, fold it into half like this, and then from here make a little fold, like maybe आधे का भी आधा, like 30% maybe of the total. Make a tiny fold like this, and then you open it. Now you see there is 4 like this. There are 4 portions. It is divided into 4 portions. 2 big ones and 2 small ones. We are going to cut one small. ये वाला portion cut कर देंगे हम. Now it looks like this. Okay. अब हम जो ऊपर वाला छोटा पोर्शन था, जो ये हमने फोल्ड किया था, in this area, we're going to draw a peacock. It's been a while that I've drawn a peacock, but I'll try. Yeah. So like this. Okay. थोड़ा गड़बड़ हुआ है, but you'll understand. It's a simple, basically what we're not drawing the entire peacock, we're just drawing the neck and the head like this, okay, in the small portion. For the rest, we are going to do the same. We're going to make a fan, but first we will cut the extra paper from here. From the same line, we're not going to cut anything in this area. Please be careful with this. This is like an extension to your paper fan. If you find this difficult, you can even make a normal paper fan and then cut a different shape of peacock on separate paper and then stick it together. There is no fixed way to do this. You can find your own comfortable way to make one. So don't worry about that. Okay, it's a little tricky because, you know, it's very intricate, the head area, there's so many curves and cuts, but yeah, I've managed. Now you can see the peacock has been, the head जो हमने draw किया था वो हमने cut कर दिया है. Now with the remaining paper, we're going to do the same thing. Like the peacock is here and the folds are also going to come like this from here. Are we all following on this one?
You can use the chat box to say yes, no, so that we know.
Yes, please.
Okay, bunches of yeses.
Awesome. Now, as you can see, if you missed out on that, you can see that we are doing again the same process of making a fan. And we're done folding. Now what we'll do is, as you can see, I've done the folding. We will do the same. We will fold like this. And again, when we fold it into two halves, when we fold the two halves, we will stick the edges so it remains like one full fan. We're going to glue it. First I'll staple it. Okay. And then little glue. So this one, you can do a lot of explorations in this one and the other table fans, these paper fans also. What you can do is, like we've created very simple ones, right? So after this, this is like, you know, your canvas. As you can see, the peacock is coming out beautiful and the wings are also done. So what you can do is you can hang it. You can even put it at the backdrop. What we can do is on this, we can draw simple, you know, different shapes like this. Like we can make these beads kind of thing. We can even paint it like this. Okay. Or if you have beads, if you have, you know, you can do designing like this on this, you know, like peacock's feathers are. You can draw And if you have little pom-poms and beads, then you can, you know, decorate it with that as well. Similarly, on these fans also, what we can do is we can, with the help of little glue, I'll put some pom-poms. I had some pom-poms at home, and I'm going to stick this like this on the table. On the, I'm sorry, I'm calling it, I don't know, where's this table fan coming from? So we're going to put these pom-poms, okay? This is going to enhance the beauty of your paper fan, like this. I should have put one more, maybe here. And this is done. Just look at it, you know, just by adding a little bit of things. If you don't have pom-poms, need not worry. That can be actually anything. You can even put little buttons or anything, you know, any little knick-knack that you have. Like we just had Rakhi, you know, there are a lot of beads you can take from those also. See? Similarly, you can do more accessorization, like the pictures that we saw. If you want, you can cut a different shape through it. You know, you see these strokes, you can cut here, like make a V cut, and the shape will change. You join this and you cut it round and just join a little from here, and then you can change the fan shape to a leaf shape. So there are a lot of explorations that you can do with this thing. You know, with this little thing can give you a lot of other different ideas and products. So this is table fan. Anybody who'd like to know anything, who need help, or if we have done, we can have a look at what you guys have made.
Yes, if anyone has a question, you can put it in the chat box, or you can raise your hand, ask Meenakshi. And if you're done, like I am very simple. I've just decorated the peacocks like Meenakshi showed, and yeah, so you can show to Meenakshi so she can see it.
Yeah,
be really happy.
Or you can write in the chat box that you've done, so we can move further.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, everyone's done. Jasleen,
awesome.
Jasleen, I love what you've made with the blue and the red.
I couldn't see it. Which one?
Jasleen, Shreshti Singh.
Oh, nice. Really nice.
Awesome. Avanti, Maitri
Yeah,
Jain.
like she's done in blue. You can even take two papers together, do a blue and a pink and like a multicolor.
Anjali Dogra. Awesome. Good. I think Meenakshi, everyone's followed, and like Meenakshi said, you apply it. You know, you have time after this. You know, use the technique Meenakshi is teaching you, and go wild with your imagination.
Yes, absolutely. You can even not just the backdrop. You know, you can do the room decor as well with this technique, and not just for festivals. Even, you know, we have birthdays at home. And instead of balloons, we can always use this. We literally have done birthday parties, you know, for many of our clients using these paper fans, and they absolutely loved it.
Super. Meenakshi, if you'd like to move on to the next one, I think everyone's saying the peacock looks beautiful. So.
All up to them. We can move to the next.
Yeah.
We can settle down with the paper fans, and then now what we're going to do has more to do with fabrics. And fabric is something that we all have at home in abundance. I mean, there is no corner in our house which doesn't have fabric. You know, you would know better for fabrics than Karan itself, because you know, So we all know that we all have plenty of fabrics at home in different kinds of forms. You know, fabrics give us bed sheet, bed covers, curtains, our clothes, kitchen. Everywhere we have fabrics, and we always have something जो हम काम में नहीं ले रहे होते. You know, for years we have it at home. We're not wearing it. You know, it is just lying there. So this is the time when you gather all of that and you use it, because the fabric is the most useful and the durable material that you can use in these DIY activities. Sorry. So similarly, I have gathered some fabrics with me, you know, the nice colorful ones I always prefer. Something is coming from a sari, and then this is from dupatta, and this is from, leftover from a dress. So all of these kind of materials are very useful when you're doing these kind of DIYs. And all you have to do is just gather, and you can even pick your favorite stuff. You can see that this is something which has been discarded. I can see already some people, coming back with some clothes. So yeah, so all of these materials are not damaged also, but we just get bored कि अभी हमें नहीं पहनना, हमने बहुत पहन लिया है, या फिर अब ये थोड़ा worn out हो भी गया है, तो भी this is something which we can use to make a lot of things. So what we have to do is, what you can do is maybe make, you can mark a space where you keep adding these leftover clothes, and one day you join a workshop with us like this one, and then we create good stuff. So similarly, I have taken these fabrics. Sorry, I'm picking. Yeah. तो अभी हम सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे, एक गार्डन बनाना सीखेंगे. Again, when we are learning this, आप ये मत सोचो कि हम गार्डन बना रहे हैं. हम एक टेक्निक सीख रहे हैं, और उससे you can explore 1,000 more techniques. By that same method, you can do so much. So I have taken, these bits like this, these are the fabrics. Now what we're going to do, kids on board, please be very careful because cutting fabric is a little tricky. अगर आप खुद अकेले कर रहे हो, then I'll advise कि आप किसी elder को अपने साथ बुलाओ, and then you do it together with them. And I'll request all the parents to, help their kids in doing this one, because we're going to use needle, सुई धागे का भी काम है, और कपड़ा है तो scissors से थोड़ा काटने में भी difficulty रहती है. So with paper, it's much easier. So just be a little careful in doing this one. Though it's very simple, but still, since we are using scissors and needle, we have to be careful, okay? So let's get started. What I'm going to do is, you can see these fabrics. हम इसके छोटे-छोटे टुकड़े कट कर लेंगे. There is no fixed way to do this. You can just cut anything in any shape. I just need tiny bits. Cut at least like 10-20 of such strips. These are not strips, basically bits. So what we're doing is we're just, cutting like this. ऐसे कुछ नहीं करना है, आप कुछ सोचना नहीं है इसमें, आपको बस randomly shapes cut करनी है. This is the most common technique that we do at the workshop. We really like it. It's very fun, and it's more like a non-brainer meditative activity. We're just cutting things. ऐसे करके. Take another color, make it colorful, huh? If you're doing just one fabric or two fabric, you can color coordinate it also. It totally depends on you. आपको जैसे colors पसंद है आप वैसे भी कर सकते हो. I like it colorful. I've taken pretty much a rainbow. So, but yeah, you can do nice color variation through this. You can even just do pastels. You can do light colors. some more yellow. I'll do some green. Okay. And I think I'll look for some pink. Yeah. तो आप ये एक्टिविटी के बाद प्लीज घर पे ऐसा ना हो कि कोई यूजफुल कपड़ा आप काट दो एक्साइटमेंट में. So I'm warning all the parents, please be careful. This has happened before, you know. So I'm telling you that, you know, it's like a disclaimer that only waste, please. No good stuff. So some pink has come, yellows, and I think some blue can also come. Okay. Along with this, again, since it's a garland, you know, you must have seen, we have made garlands at home. Many of us have tried stuff like that. किसी भी चीज की नहीं तो फूलों की तो माला बनती ही है, मोती की. तो ये भी सेम ही माला है, बस हम कपड़े से बना रहे हैं. तो अगर आपके पास कुछ और भी है, मोती है, पॉम्पॉन्स हैं, शेल्स हैं, बीड्स कुछ भी है, बटन्स हैं, वो भी आप यूज कर सकते हो. So what we're doing is, shall we start? Are we done with the cutting? Please write yes in the chat box and update me. Yes, okay. That was quick. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's get started. What we're doing is we will take one strip, one tiny strip, and see, this is the shape of the strip. What we're going to do is just going to take the needle and pass through. You remember, I think on Rakhi making workshop, I don't know how many repeats are there, but we made a flower. We did gatherings through that. This is same. We're just walking the needle. Just imagine the needle has legs and the needle is walking through the fabric. So it's the same. We have to do this like this, keep folding it slightly like this, and then run it through the fabric. There are extra edges that are going here and there. I'm just trying to put them in the center. That's it. Here, like this. See, it will become a tiny scrunched bit like this. I'm going to repeat this, so don't worry. And I'd say that don't do it right now. Just watch it. So once you've understood, then we can do that again. Just watch this part a little. Once you've understood the technique, then it's the same thing that we're going to do. Then you can easily make it. So, you pull this to the very end. Okay. For the needle, I didn't explain, I'm sorry. It's for the needle, you just take a simple thread, you put it in the needle, and at the end, you make a little knot. I hope you all know how to make a little knot, so that whatever you put in the thread, it doesn't finally comes out. It stays, okay? It gets locked here. So this was our first. Now, after this, I'm going to add little beads. I also had some Rakhis at home, and they came on Raksha Bandhan, and I took some beads out from there as well. That's the kind of person I am. So I think after yellow, I'd like some green. I picked the green. Again, just see this part carefully, what I'm doing with this strip. I'm just scrunching it all together like this. It's very easy. This and then this, like this, see? And the same process, how you do any garland, we're going to do like this, it goes, okay? Then we put again some beads. If you want, instead of this, you can even do one more simple technique where if you're finding this difficult, you can even do a middle scrunch like this. Don't think so much, just do like in the center, like a little paper fan with the cloth. You can do like this also. See this? It's like this is my strip and I'm running the needle in the center. Don't scrunch it if you're finding that difficult. Just do like this. It will look like a tiny bow. You know, like this. See this? Like this. It can also be done. So it's up to you. How do you want to do it? You can take different techniques like this. If you want, you can do this also. Or there are other ways. If you want, if you find this difficult, then you can even, you know, fold this like this. If you're finding this difficult, you can pre-fold it with your hands like this, you know, like this. Wait a minute. Yeah. And you can simply put the folded bit into it like this. Can you see it? So there is no fixed one way to do it. If you're finding this difficult, you can try this. If this is difficult, you can try this. And if you find this also difficult, then there is another easier way. Just take a tiny bit and cut these little square. One, and just put that, you know, one of this, and then a little bead. You know, when you're done with the entire garland, even this will look beautiful. एक आप ये स्ट्रिप ये डाल दो पीस, उसके बाद एक मोती डाल दो, आप एक और टुकड़ा डाल दो, एक और मोती डाल दो, एक compound डाल दो, things will come out well. So this is the process how we do the garland. Now you guys can pick your way how you want to do it and get started with it. Are we good?
Yeah, that was really simple, Meenakshi. I have got something done. I'm going to work on my other ones.
Awesome. Yeah. It's very easy. You can figure out your own way to put the fabric in, you know, through the thread. And once you've, you know, initially you may not understand it, but once, you know, you go a little far on the string and you have this much in front of you, it starts taking shape and it starts looking nice. So I'm also doing mine, so you can also finish off yours. We will make a tiny garland right now. Some pom-poms. If you have ghungru, we can do that also. Like I did the pre-scrunch, and this is much faster. And take the yellow. So we even, basically there is this resort, and since we are in Delhi, and there's this resort in Gurgaon, Manesar. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, Karma Lakelands. And they used to greet their guests every time, whenever they came, with the fresh garlands. So there we'd help them to, you know, replace those fresh ones, because, you know, it has a very small shelf life, and, you know, why to pluck flowers? They look beautiful on the plant. So So we created these garlands and they loved it because, you know, it stayed with them. They greeted them and that really left a mark on the guest like this. Acha. So with the same technique, as you can see, you can even create strings. So for the backdrop, you can do this. Like, I'll show you. Acha, let me not confuse you. Let's create one string first and then we can think of possibilities. So whenever we get scraps in our workspace, like, you know, I'm also part of an organization where me and, you know, other ladies, we often work on, you know, such tiny pieces of scraps. So this is what we figured out, that it was much easier to, you know, to consume all the tiny bits, because smaller the size, more difficult it is to handle them. And all the kids would really enjoy this because there's no fixed one way to do it. And in any form, shape, and technique that you do, you explore something new. Like this. Mine is coming pretty nice. You know, for the wedding also, oh, that looks beautiful. You're going blues.
Going with light blue and dark blues.
Nice, that's color coordinated. Yeah, that looks pretty. So, you know, this can be like a nice gajra also on the hair, and, you know, mantika for the you know, these funky jewelries that we wear on festivals and weddings. You know, this can be a nice juda also, not visible. So yeah. So just see, you know, your mind will also be churning that there is so much that you can do. Okay, I think I have done this much length. I think I should add a little more. And in this one also, though I've scrunched it all together, you can make spaces. So if you want, you can give distance like this, you know, you don't have to put it all together because, you know, it's fabric and it's heavy in weight. So it gets really heavy also. If you're planning to do bigger strings to put across the room or maybe at the backdrop, then I advise then make little spaces in between. You don't have to put so close to each other. So as you can see, I'm making little spaces and shifting it a little. Because it will get quite heavy depending on the kind of fabrics that you're using. And I hope you're using a sturdy thread. And if it's a thin one, you can double the strings. So you can see like this, and then this becomes a nice mala. Once you've done, yeah. So once you've done, you can tie the ends together. Let's just finish off this one. And yeah. So just tie both the ends together like you tie your shoelaces, or whichever knot you're comfortable with. Okay. Here like this. Like this. हमारी माला तैयार है. आप इसको टियारा की तरह भी पहन सकते हैं. आप इसे माला भी बना सकते हैं. आप गणेश जी को किसी भी तरीके से इसको यूज कर सकते हैं. पहना के आप बैकड्रॉप पे कर सकते हैं. There is another interesting thing that you can make with this technique is this kind of hanging. You know, as you can see, we have created these strings with the similar technique. All you have to do is you have to arrange something like this. Now, this can be a metal, this can be a cardboard, like, you know, I have this. This Domino's cardboard है ये जो package जिसमें आता है garlic press. I'm going to cut a circle on this one, and then that will be, this area will be replaced by this. This is like an iron rim. This is metal. This you can, made from, can be done from your old hangers. That's something that you can mold into a circle, or maybe broken rackets, or anything round that you have can be used. It can be like a flat sheet. Maybe, we can cut a circle through this, and then we can make holes at the bottom and hang these strings and put things on the, like this one says Om, you can draw a little, Ganpati here and then do that, or you can write, that looks beautiful. Yeah, we have something to see.
I put the peacock on the garland.
Perfect. And the blues also go really well with that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So similarly, instead of this, you can just put the peacock at the top, and then, at the bottom, these things can hang. So these are, again, these are the developments that I'm giving you possible options that using the same technique, you can do that. You can even make long strings and put across the room and decorate your spaces. And the best part is these are all reusable. So once you're done, very gently open them and take a roll like this, and wrap it and pack it so you can reuse it, because you've put in so much time in creating them. Anybody has any questions? I hope everybody is able to follow it. I'd like to see what you guys have made. Okay, oh, that's lovely. The blue and the red fan, orange. I see all sorts of colors. I'm just clicking one picture. That's beautiful. That's nice. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, I saw the peacock as well. Lovely. Acha, one more thing I want to, there is one more thing. So for those who do not want to do any kind of needlework, please see this one. I just saw something in this that reminded me that you don't have to really be dependent on needle. You can simply take the strip, this is the thread, and see this. You can just simply tie a knot like this. If you don't want to do the needle, just do this much. like this one, and then again take a strip and tie a knot. Trust me, this will come out equally beautiful. You can skip on the whole needle art. Just look at this. It is already looking beautiful. Imagine 20 strings, 20 bits like this put together on a string. These look like little bows. And I've done nothing. I just picked a strip and I made a knot. Simple knot, single knot. Like this. See this? That's net. It's falling a little, but you'll understand what I'm saying. Yeah. Like this. Is it easy? So for those who struggled at the needle part, is this one. Somebody said gorgeous. Thank you so much, Vandana Handa. Thank you. Well, you can just put needle. For the question, in this case, we cannot use beads or pom-poms. We can. What you have to do, if you still want to do this, take the same string. Instead of putting that bit through the string, put the beads and then tie the string through it. No? Just do that much. Anybody has any question regarding the session we had? Maybe in upcoming sessions, we can definitely try a dream catcher. But for this one, I'll show you what we have done. We have taken this thing. Instead of, doing this much web thing, you can just take a round cardboard and put your decoratives on it. And at the bottom, you just have to put the same strings that we just made. So it's the same. I hope you were talking about the same dream catcher, or if it was a regular one, yeah, then that's different, because we call this one also dream catcher sometimes. Okay, I see something. What's that? A lion. Pranit Shah.
Meenakshi, you like to see everyone's work? You can go on gallery view, and I'd like to see it.
I'm seeing that.
So everyone, if y'all can show the peacock and the garland or whatever y'all have created, it'll be nice for Meenakshi to see everyone in one go. It'll give a nice satisfaction that y'all have turned a lot of waste today into useful things, right? And I'm sure y'all are going to use many more of these. Yes, yeah. Awesome.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes, y'all can switch on your videos and just quickly show your work to her.
It's amazing. See? These
all of you have done
really well done.
Right? Everyone's done such a good job, right? Meenakshi, Radhika, Swati, Ahan, Shreshti, Mansavi, Sanaya, Nigam, all of y'all. She's made a headband also, Sanaya. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah, I can see something. This is very...
Vandana, Karishma, Yashvi, Saksham, awesome.
These are so pretty. I'm already looking forward to, decor that they're going to do.
You want to see my peacock and my string? I've attached both of them together.
Please show it to us. Wow, that looks really pretty.
That's my hanging.
I really like it. The white and the blues looks very serene. But I think for Ganpati, we have to have colors.
The
yellows and oranges have to come.
Absolutely agree. Y'all can use the, yeah, exactly, yellows and
I'm
oranges.
so happy they could all create these. I really, really want you all to decorate your spaces with all of the things that you learn and rather create more stuff using the techniques. Then I think we'd be more successful if we'd be able to teach that. That, you know, whatever we did today, it's not just those few things that you can do with these techniques. There is so much more.
Absolutely.
Lovely.
Awesome. So Meenakshi, are we set? Everyone's, I think everyone's done an amazing job,
Yeah.
right? So like Meenakshi mentioned, I'm going to quickly take you through again what y'all have done, so that y'all know, can visualize a bit better, of what we've done today. So like we saw earlier, is we created these fans, correct? So now y'all can understand that y'all can create the peacock, y'all can create these fans, leaves, different combinations. Use your imagination, right? Just a sec. Let's right, and use your imagination for this. Um, y'all can use the garlands which Meenakshi showed you. Now you can understand how you used fabric for these garlands.
Yeah.
You can use it as garlands, as hangers, like I did. I put the peacock with the garland, made it a hanging. You apply yourself. There's a lot of waste being generated, and this is Meenakshi's profession. This is what she does. She is helping make the earth a more livable place. So she'll need all your help to do that, right? So use, reuse, use. Don't throw out a lot of stuff, and yeah, like we said, we can use the fan as a backdrop, the flowers as a backdrop, hangers. So these are just some applications. Again, use the techniques she's taught you. And of course, if you all have
There's
missed,
one more thing, Karan.
yeah,
You can, go to this picture. You have done origami workshops before, right?
yeah,
And the string on the right is done with origami.
yeah,
So they
exactly.
create those birds and flowers and create this string.
Absolutely, absolutely. And in case y'all missed out the start of the session, and we if y'all want to follow along with us, we've created a Facebook group. I'm going to put it on the chat box so that y'all can put in your you can view the recording and put in your questions over here, so that what can happen is that y'all can follow along, do this again. And of course, Meenakshi would love it if you would stay in touch with her and continue doing these activities. So you can follow her on her Instagram page. That will, you can share your photos with her, and as of course, yeah, you can share these beautiful work that you've created with the world. Recording will be on the ES Art community. I've shared the link on the chat. It will be in the feedback box, feedback email as well. And tag us, share some love, share your creations, share the waste that you made into beautiful Ganpati decorations. Even once there's Ganpati the next week, share how you used it as the final decoration, and spread the word of upcycling with the rest of the world. And yeah, y'all know we have many sessions planned. There's a session, today everyone's making food at home, so you can learn how to take these beautiful shots for yourself and for your social media, color to improve your life. And if you're like arts and craft, there's a session of making your own junk journal. That's we're calling it a mindful journal, where you're going to use different arts and craft to create your thoughts on paper using paper, colored paper. So that's on the 12th of September. So join us for any of these sessions. You'll know where to register. It's on our website. And Meenakshi, I really want to thank you again for this amazing session, and helping remove a lot of waste, and making people understand what upcycling is. You're doing an amazing job, and I really wish you all the best, and thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Karan, and thanks everybody who joined us. They were, patient enough to stay with us for more than an hour and learn everything. I hope they all are able to take this back and share it with their family and friends as well, and have an amazing festival. There was this little message that I saw. which said that they want to have a look at the backdrop, like the decoration piece that I have at my back. I'd like to show it to them.
Of course.
Can we put the speaker view back?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, because I saw this message in between and I was like, this is actually my favorite piece, which I picked from Bali. This is a huge macrame piece. I hope that person is able to see it. And have you done a macrame workshop yet?
No, not yet.
I think that's the thing then.
Come on, let's set it up. let's
No, I am not an expert on macrame, but yeah, I'm just suggesting that this is something that I think they would love to learn.
Okay, sure, awesome. That is a beautiful piece you have going on back there.
Yes, thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thanks everyone.
Awesome. If you're asking Ankita and Divya how to join the upcoming events, it's on our website. I'm sharing the link. It's very simple. It's on our webpage, like I mentioned in lightandsapiens.com, upcoming events. It's as simple as that. And you can just follow the art community that we've created and share your creations and comments. Super. Thanks, Meenakshi. Thank you everyone for taking the time out to be here today. And I'll see you all very soon and have a beautiful week ahead. Thank you.